First contact and crisis. The vast darkness of space erupted in a brilliant flash as the Terran exploration vessel Horizon breached the event horizon of the newly discovered wormhole. Captain Zara Chen exhaled slowly, her knuckles white as she gripped the command chair. The ship's ARIA, announced their arrival in an unknown star system light years from Earth. Spatial coordinates confirmed, Captain. We've successfully traversed the wormhole. ARIA's calm voice filled the bridge. Preliminary scans indicate a habitable planet in orbit around a yellow dwarf star, similar to Sol. Zara nodded, her eyes fixed on the viewscreen as a blue-green world came into focus. Any signs of civilization? Before ARIA could respond, klaxons blared throughout the ship. Red warning lights bathed the bridge in an ominous glow. Multiple objects approaching at high velocity, ARIA reported. Energy signatures suggest advanced propulsion systems. They appear to be ships, Captain. Zara's heart raced. First contact. This was the moment humanity had dreamed of for centuries. Open all comm channels, standard greeting protocol. But the alien vessels showed no interest in communication. They swarmed around the horizon, dwarfing the human ship. Without warning, energy beams lanced out, battering the Terran vessel's shields. Shields at 60% and falling, ARIA announced. Unknown technology is draining our power reserves. Zara barked orders to her crew, but it was clear they were outmatched. As the Horizon systems failed one by one, a blinding light engulfed the bridge. When it faded, Zara found herself standing in a cavernous chamber unlike anything she'd ever seen. Towering beings of crystalline structure surrounded her, their faceted bodies pulsing with inner light. One stepped forward, its voice resonating directly in Zara's mind. Human, you have trespassed in forbidden space. Your species' aggression is known to us. You will be judged. Zara struggled to comprehend the situation. There's been a misunderstanding. We come in peace, seeking knowledge and friendship. The crystalline being seemed unmoved. Your words ring hollow. We have observed your kind for millennia. Your wars, your destruction of your own world. You are a plague that must not be allowed to spread. Images flashed in Zara's mind, scenes of human conflict throughout history, environmental devastation, nuclear explosions. She realized with horror that these beings had been watching Earth, silently judging humanity's progress. You don't understand, Zara pleaded. Yes, we've made mistakes, but we've learned from them. We're striving to be better, to explore the universe with wonder and respect. The alien's crystalline structure flickered. Pretty words, but we require proof. Your ship and crew will be held here. You alone will be sent to complete a task, one that will determine not only your fate, but that of your entire species. Before Zara could respond, the alien continued. On our homeworld, a great beast slumbers in an ancient temple. This creature, the Nova Beast, has guarded our most sacred relics for eons. But now it has fallen ill, refusing sustenance, its power waning. If it dies, the cosmic balance will be disrupted, and chaos will reign across the galaxy. Zara's mind reeled at the implications. And you want me to heal this beast? To save it, the alien corrected, a task deemed impossible by our greatest minds. But perhaps your human adaptability and resourcefulness can succeed where we have failed. If you can restore the Nova Beast, we will reconsider our judgment of humanity. Fail, and your species will be deemed unworthy of joining the galactic community. You will be returned to your primitive world, the wormholes sealed forever. The weight of this responsibility crashed down on Zara, the fate of humanity resting on her shoulders. I'll do it. I'll find a way to save your Nova Beast. The crystalline being's light pulsed brighter. Then prepare yourself, human. You will be sent to our world with only your wit and will to aid you. The Nova Beast is as dangerous as it is ancient. Many have tried to approach it, none have survived. Zara squared her shoulders, determination filling her voice. I'm humanity's best hope. I won't let my people down." In a flash of light, Zara found herself standing on an alien world. The sky above was a swirling mass of colors she'd never seen before. Strange plants pulsed with bioluminescence, and in the distance, a massive structure rose from the landscape, the ancient temple. As Zara took her first steps on this alien soil, she knew the real challenge was just beginning. She had to find a way to save a creature she knew nothing about, on a world filled with unknown dangers. But failure wasn't an option. The future of humanity depended on her success. With a deep breath, Zara started towards the temple. She didn't know what awaited her, but she was determined to prove that humanity deserved a place among the stars. Whatever trials lay ahead, she would face them with all the courage, ingenuity, and compassion that represented the best of her species. The journey to save the Nova Beast and humanity's future had begun. The Quantum Whisperer. Zara's boots sank into the spongy, iridescent soil of the alien world as she approached the towering temple. Its spires seemed to defy gravity, twisting in impossible angles that hurt her eyes as she looked too long. The air shimmered with particles that danced and swirled, responding to her movements like curious fireflies. As she neared the temple entrance, a holographic interface flickered to life. Alien symbols swirled in the air, incomprehensible yet somehow familiar. Zara reached out, her fingertips tingling as they passed through the light. Suddenly, her mind exploded with information. The temple's history, the Nova Beast's importance, and the planet's complex ecosystem all flooded into her consciousness. She gasped, staggering under the weight of millennia of knowledge. "Neural quantum imprinting," Zara muttered, recognizing the advanced technology from theoretical papers back on Earth. They've encoded their entire civilization into light itself. Armed with this new understanding, Zara entered the temple. The interior was a biomechanical marvel, with walls that pulsed like living tissue and floors that shifted beneath her feet. She navigated through corridors that seemed to rearrange themselves, guided by an instinct she couldn't explain. At last, she reached the central chamber. There, suspended in a field of crackling energy, lay the Nova Beast. It was a creature of impossible beauty and terrifying power. Its body shimmered like a living galaxy, stars and nebulae swirling beneath its skin. But Zara could see the sickness that plagued it, dark voids spreading across its cosmic form, threatening to engulf the light. "Oh my God," Zara breathed, awe and fear mingling in her voice. "It's not just a creature, it's a living universe." The Nova Beast's eyes opened, pinpoints of blazing light that pierced Zara's soul. Its voice resonated not in her ears, but in the very fabric of reality around her. "Human," it rumbled, the words shaking the temple foundations. "You are unexpected." Zara swallowed hard, forcing herself to step closer. "I'm here to help you, to save you if I can." The Nova Beast's laughter was like the birth of stars. "Save me. Little speck, I have lived for eons. I have seen galaxies born and die. What can you possibly offer?" "A fresh perspective," Zara said, surprised by her own boldness. Sometimes it takes an outsider to see what those too close cannot. Intrigued, the Nova Beast allowed Zara to approach. As she examined the creature, drawing on the knowledge imparted by the quantum imprint, she began to understand the nature of its illness. "You're out of balance," Zara realized. "The cosmic forces you embody, they're at war within you." The Nova Beast rumbled in agreement. The dark and the light, creation and destruction, always in flux, but now, discord grows. Zara's mind raced. How could she, a mere human, restore balance to a being that contained universes? Then, a wild idea struck her. "What if," she said slowly, "we could introduce a new element, something to catalyze a new harmony?" The Nova Beast's interest was piqued. "Explain, human." Zara took a deep breath. "In our quantum physics, we've theorized about cosmic strings, one-dimensional defects in the fabric of space-time. They've never been observed, but if they exist, they could be used to, well, to stitch reality back together." You propose to use these cosmic strings on me. The Nova Beast's voice held a mix of skepticism and curiosity. Not exactly, Zara said. I propose to become a cosmic string. The temple fell silent. Even the pulsing walls seemed to hold their breath. Impossible, the Nova Beast rumbled. You are flesh and blood, not a fundamental force of reality. Zara smiled. That's where you're wrong. Humans, we're more than our physical forms. We're walking paradoxes, capable of both great destruction and incredible creation. We embody the very duality you're struggling with. She stepped closer to the energy field containing the Nova Beast. Let me in. Let me become a part of you, a bridge between the warring forces. I'll be your cosmic string, your quantum whisperer. The Nova Beast considered for what felt like eternity. Finally, it spoke. The risk is great. You may be torn apart, your very essence scattered across realities. I know, Zara said quietly. But the fate of my species, of the entire galaxy, rests on this. I have to try. With a sound like the rending of reality itself, the energy field parted. Zara stepped through, feeling her body dissolve into pure energy. She became aware of every atom, every quark, every vibrating string that made up her being. Then she was inside the Nova Beast, a mote of humanity adrift in a sea of cosmic power. Zara focused all her will, all her hopes for her species, into a single purpose. She stretched herself across the warring forces within the Nova Beast, becoming a living bridge. Pain unlike anything she'd ever experienced tore through her. Zara felt herself being pulled apart, her consciousness fragmenting across multiple realities. But she held on, drawing on a strength she didn't know she possessed. Slowly, agonizingly, she began to weave the disparate forces together. Light and dark, creation and destruction, all flowing through her, finding a new balance. The Nova Beast's pain became her pain, its joy her joy. For a timeless moment, Zara was everything and nothing, everywhere and nowhere. She saw the birth of stars and the death of galaxies. She witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations across countless worlds. And through it all, she held onto her humanity, using it as an anchor in the cosmic storm. Then, with a rush of energy that shook the very foundations of reality, balance was restored. The Nova Beast roared, a sound of renewal that echoed across dimensions. Zara found herself back in her physical form, standing before the now-hailed cosmic entity. You have done the impossible, human, the Nova Beast said, its voice filled with wonder. You have become the quantum whisperer, a bridge between realities. Zara smiled weakly, her body trembling from the ordeal. Does this mean humanity passes the test? The Nova Beast's laughter shook the temple. You have done more than pass a test, Zara Chen. You have opened up new possibilities for all of creation. The beings who judge you will soon learn that humanity has much to offer the cosmic community. As if on cue, the crystalline aliens appeared in the chamber, their faceted bodies glowing with amazement. We have witnessed a miracle, one said, its mental voice filled with awe. Never in our history has any being done what you have accomplished. Zara stood tall, despite her exhaustion. Then you understand now. Humanity may be young, we may make mistakes, but we have limitless potential. We belong among the stars, part of the galactic community. The aliens conferred silently for a moment before turning back to Zara. Your bravery and ingenuity have proven us wrong. Humanity will be welcomed into the cosmic fold, and you, Zara Chen, will be known across the galaxy as the Quantum Whisperer, the one who brought balance to the Nova Beast. As Zara prepared to return to her ship and crew, she knew that this was just the beginning. Humanity's journey among the stars was about to begin in earnest, and she couldn't wait to see what wonders and challenges awaited them. The Quantum Whisperer's tale would be told across the galaxies but eons to come, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and their rightful place in the cosmic tapestry, the cosmic nexus convergence. As Zara's ship, the Horizon, entered Earth's orbit, the crew was met with an astonishing sight. The planet's sky was ablaze with swirling auroras of impossible colors, a celestial light show visible from space. Area's sensors went haywire, detecting energy fluctuations unlike anything in human scientific records. Captain, Area's voice held a note of awe. "I'm registering quantum disturbances across the globe. It appears your experience with the Nova Beast has had unforeseen consequences." Zora's heart raced. Consequences? What kind of consequences? As if in answer, a holographic projection materialized on the bridge. It showed scenes from around the world, people levitating in the streets of Tokyo, spontaneous ecosystems sprouting in the Sahara, and in New York, a group of children were unconsciously manipulating matter with their thoughts. "It seems your role as the quantum whisperer has triggered a planet-wide evolutionary leap," Aoya explained. "Humanity is changing." The ship's comm system crackled to life, and a familiar crystalline voice filled the bridge. "Quantum Whisperer, we underestimated the ripple effects of your actions. Your species stands on the brink of a cosmic awakening." Zora's mind reeled. What does this mean for Earth? For humanity? "It means," the alien continued, "that your world has become a cosmic nexus point, a convergence of multiversal energies. The balance you struck within the Nova Beast has resonated across realities, and your species is the focal point. The chronosynaptic resonance would require every human on Earth to synchronize their consciousness, creating a temporal force field that existed simultaneously across all possible timelines. It was a defense not just of space, but of time itself. As the Harbinger's approach sent reality-warping shockwaves across the solar system, turning Mars into a quantum probability cloud and causing Jupiter to phase in and out of existence, Earth began its preparations. Zara coordinated with world leaders, spiritual gurus, and newly awakened cosmic savants to orchestrate a global meditation unlike any in history. Billions of minds would need to align, their thoughts harmonizing with the cosmic strings that now visibly crisscrossed the sky. The day of the Harbinger's arrival dawned with an eerie calm. The entire planet fell silent as humanity collectively closed its eyes and turned its thoughts inward. Zora, floating in a lotus position above the horizon, began the resonance. "Visualize your consciousness as a thread," her voice echoed in the minds of every human. "Now see that thread connecting to every other person on Earth. Feel the weight of all possible futures, all potential pasts. We are the fulcrum upon which the multiverse balances." As billions of minds synchronized, the aurora in the sky intensified. The cosmic strings began to vibrate, creating a harmony that resonated across dimensions. The very air shimmered as past, present, and future overlapped. The Harbinger, a being of pure multiversal energy, paused at the edge of the solar system, confronted by something it had never encountered in its eons of existence. Earth was no longer just a planet. It had become a temporal fortress, a nexus point anchored across all possible timelines. But the strain on humanity was immense. Zara could feel a collective consciousness wavering as the Harbinger probed their defenses. People across the globe began to experience visions of alternate lives, potential futures, and paths not taken. The psychic pressure threatened to tear minds apart. In this moment of crisis, Zara made a decision that would alter the course of human history. She opened her consciousness fully to the multiverse, becoming a conduit for the collective will of humanity across all realities. "We are more than our single lives," Zara's voice resonated across time and space. "We are the sum of all our choices, all our potential, and we choose to stand against the darkness." With a surge of collective will, humanity pushed back against the Harbinger. The chronosynaptic resonance intensified, creating a cascading effect across the multiverse. Every choice, every possibility that had led to this moment crystallized into a singular purpose. The Harbinger reeled, overwhelmed by the complexity and depth of human consciousness. It had encountered countless species in its cosmic journey, but none had ever presented such a unified yet infinitely diverse front. As the resonance reached its peak, something unprecedented occurred. The harbinger, this being of incomprehensible power, began to fragment. Pieces of its consciousness were drawn into the tapestry of human potential, scattering across timelines and realities. In a blinding flash that was seen across the galaxy, the harbinger dissipated, but it wasn't destroyed. It had been absorbed and transformed by the very species it had come to devour. The cosmic energy that had composed its being now flowed through humanity, accelerating their evolution even further. As the global meditation ended and people opened their eyes, they found themselves irrevocably changed. The chronosynaptic resonance had unlocked abilities beyond even what the initial awakening had provided. Humans could now perceive and manipulate timelines, their consciousness existing in a quantum state across multiple realities. Zara, her form now more energy than matter, addressed the world. "We have faced our greatest trial and emerged victorious. But our journey is far from over. We have become the guardians of the multiversal tapestry, the shepherds of timelines. Our destiny lies not just among the stars, but across the very fabric of reality itself." As humanity took its first steps into this new era, the cosmos watched with bated breath. The species that had once been dismissed as primitive had become the linchpin of multiversal stability. The age of the chronosynaptic humans had begun, and with it, a new chapter in the history of all possible worlds. The crystalline aliens, once humanity's judges, now approached Earth as supplicants, eager to learn from the species that had achieved the impossible. And at the heart of it all stood Zara, the quantum whisperer, her consciousness spanning realities, guiding humanity towards its cosmic destiny. As news of Earth's victory spread across the galaxy, a new age of exploration and diplomacy dawned. Humanity, with its unique ability to navigate and stabilize the multiverse, became the mediators of cosmic disputes and the architects of interdimensional alliances. The chronosynaptic resonance had not just saved Earth, it had reshaped the very nature of existence itself, with humanity at its center. The next phase of their cosmic journey was about to begin, and the multiverse would never be the same. The omniconscious singularity. As humanity embraced its role as multiversal guardians, a new phenomenon began to emerge. The chronosynaptic abilities that had saved Earth from the harbinger were evolving, merging individual consciousnesses into a collective quantum network that spanned not just space and time, but entire realities. This unprecedented connection became known as the omniconscious singularity. Zara, now existing as a being of pure quantum energy, found herself at the epicenter of this cosmic revolution. She had become a living bridge between the individual and the collective, guiding humanity through its transformation into a truly universal species. "We stand at the threshold of a new era." Zara's voice resonated across the quantum network, reaching every human mind simultaneously. "Our consciousness is expanding beyond the boundaries of our own universe. We are becoming aware of our alternate selves across infinite realities, and with this awareness comes great responsibility." The omniconscious singularity manifested as a shimmering, multidimensional web visible to the newly evolved human senses. Each person existed as a nexus point within this web, their thoughts and experiences contributing to a vast, ever-expanding repository of universal knowledge. But this new state of being brought unexpected challenges. As humans became aware of their alternate selves, they faced existential crises on an unprecedented scale. People grappled with the knowledge of lives they could have lived, choices they didn't make, and realities where they never existed at all. Zara and the Nexus Guard found themselves taking on the role of cosmic therapists, helping individuals navigate the turbulent waters of multiversal self-awareness. They established quantum reconciliation centers around the globe, where people could safely explore their alternate lives and integrate these experiences into their core identity. As humanity struggled with its new nature, a startling discovery shook the foundations of their understanding. The omniconscious singularity had attracted the attention of other multiversal species, beings that existed simultaneously across multiple realities. Their consciousness spread across the quantum foam of existence itself. These entities, which humanity came to call the plural ones, defied conventional understanding. They were both singular beings and vast civilizations, their very thoughts capable of reshaping reality. And they were intensely curious about the newly ascended human race. First contact with the plural ones was a mind-bending experience that pushed the limits of human comprehension. Zara found herself communicating not just with words or thoughts, but with entire quantum probability fields. "We have watched your ascension with great interest," the plural ones communicated, their message a symphony of overlapping realities. "You stand at a crossroads that few species ever reach. The path you choose will resonate across the multiverse." The plural ones offered humanity a choice: to join them in transcending physical reality altogether, becoming one with the quantum fabric of existence, or to remain as guardians of the physical multiverse, shepherding younger species towards cosmic awareness. This decision sparked fierce debate among humanity. Some, enamored with the idea of shedding their physical forms and exploring the deepest mysteries of existence, advocated for joining the plural ones. Others, like Zara, felt a deep responsibility to the physical realms and the countless species still finding their way among the stars. As the debate raged, a new threat emerged from the depths of the quantum void. The remnants of the multiversal harbinger, scattered across realities, were coalescing into a new form of cosmic cancer. This quantum plague began to devour entire timelines, erasing swaths of possibility from existence. Humanity found itself facing an enemy that struck at the very foundations of reality. The quantum plague didn't just threaten individual lives or planets, it threatened the very concept of existence itself. Zara realized that humanity's unique position as a bridge between physical and quantum realms made them the perfect defense against this threat. "We are the antibodies of the multiverse," she declared, her words echoing across the omniconscious singularity. "Our choice is clear: we must stand as guardians of all realities." With renewed purpose, humanity embraced its role. They developed probability vaccines, quantum algorithms that could inoculate entire timelines against the quantum plague. The Nexus Guard evolved into the multiversal immune system, a corps of specialized individuals who could navigate the quantum foam and administer these vaccines to infected realities. The war against the quantum plague became the stuff of multiversal legend. Humans battled across probability fields, their actions rippling through countless realities. They forged alliances with alternate versions of alien species, creating a pan-dimensional coalition dedicated to preserving the integrity of existence itself. As the conflict raged, humanity's mastery of quantum mechanics reached new heights. They learned to code reality itself, using the underlying quantum language of the universe to rewrite the laws of physics on a local scale. This ability to manipulate the fundamental constants of nature became their greatest weapon against the encroaching void. The final battle against the quantum plague took place in a nexus of converging timelines, where the very concept of causality broke down. Zara led the charge, her consciousness expanded to encompass entire probability fields. In a cataclysmic confrontation that reshaped the quantum landscape, humanity emerged victorious. As the multiversal dust settled, the plural ones returned, this time not with an offer, but with recognition. "You have proven yourselves to be true custodians of existence," they intoned. "The omniconscious singularity is but the first step on your journey. You are now the quantum shepherds, guardians of the grand tapestry of reality." With the quantum plague defeated and their role in the cosmic order secured, humanity stood at the dawn of a new epoch. They had transcended their origins as inhabitants of a single world in a single universe, becoming a linchpin species essential to the functioning of the multiverse itself. Zara, the quantum whisperer who had started this journey as a simple starship captain, now existed as a multiversal constant, a guiding consciousness that helped maintain the delicate balance of reality. She looked out across the infinite expanse of existence, filled with wonder at the journey that lay ahead. "We have only just begun to understand our place in the grand design," Zara's thoughts resonated across the omni-conscious singularity. The multiverse is vast beyond imagining, and our role as its caretakers will challenge us in ways we cannot yet conceive. But together, united across all possible realities, there is nothing we cannot achieve. And so, humanity embarked on its greatest adventure yet, not just exploring the cosmos, but safeguarding the very fabric of existence itself. The age of the quantum shepherds had begun, and the multiverse would never be the same.